Yeah, that's right. The president announcement comes at a time when there is a push to legalize recreational marijuana in Oklahoma through State Question 820. And while the president's announcement might impact the federal cases, advocates here are also hoping that more will be done on the state level.
Too many lives have been upended because of our failed approach to marijuana. It's time that we right these wrongs.
A dramatic step towards decriminalizing marijuana from the Biden administration, simple marijuana possession under federal law now pardoned by the president. While it is unclear the exact number of Oklahomans that this would benefit, those in the state that have been pushing for reform on marijuana laws say this is a victory.
This is a bipartisan issue. This is one of those few issues where Oklahomans really seem to come together and say, this is not how we should treat marijuana possession. And
Ryan Kiesel is a lawyer working with the push for State Question 820, recreational marijuana legalization. As part of the president's announcement, Biden called on governors to issue similar pardons for those convicted of marijuana charges at the state level.
whenever you look at it in the grand scheme of things, the overwhelming majority of possession charges and convictions that sit on people's records around the nation, and in particular right here in Oklahoma, are brought by state.
Kiesel says while today's move will surely help many people, it's if the state follows through that will really make a difference.
Our conservative estimates in Oklahoma have us with more individuals in Oklahoma that have low-level marijuana possession charges that could be expunged from their records on state charges than in the entire nation put together.
I reached out to Governor Kevin Stitt's office. A spokesperson said, quote, the governor doesn't have the authority to grant a pardon unless he or she applies, and that pardon is granted by the Pardon and Parole Board. They also pointed to 2019 when the governor signed off on the commutation of 527 state inmates convicted of nonviolent low-level crimes, the largest such commutation in U.S. history. It was required by law to commute these sentences. Oklahoma voters in 2016 passed criminal justice reforms that made simple drug possession a misdemeanor. Then in 2019, House Bill 1269 took effect, which applied to inmates in prison for crimes that would no longer be considered felonies if charged today. The governor's office did not say if further action would be taken. And the president also wants to review how marijuana is classified. Right now, it's in the same category as heroin and LSD. That means that it carries a more serious penalty than fentanyl and meth. Reporting live, Zach Rael, KOCO 5 News.